Thank you for clicking on the video. Welcome back to the channel. This is another review. Well, it's actually not another one. Because we ain't been here before for this one. But I wanted to review Fight Night, the $1 Million Heist. I don't know why I thought that this was like a movie. But I did. And I was pleased to find out that it was a series. And so we're here for it. I'm going to need a season 2, 3, 4, 5. Gonna definitely need a few seasons of this. Well, it's a mini series, so it's probably not gonna be more than this, but I'm enjoying it. So far we had 3 episodes, or did I just watch 4 episodes? I can't really remember. It's about 3 or 4 episodes already up. This is on the Peacock, so if you don't have Peacock, then I'm sorry, you won't be able to watch this one. But I'm sure they got a little free trial situation. You know, they all have a free trial that you can test out, and you can go ahead and get caught up, get into her and go on about your business afterwards. But I didn't take down any notes for this, so it's on the tip of my tongue because I literally just finished watching it. So I thought, okay, right now, while I know I don't have any notes, but I have them stored. I have them stored in the memory bank. So let's start from the top. Well, first let me talk about this cast. This cast is like, it's casting. We have Kevin Hart. His character is Chicken Man. Taraji P. Henson. She is Vivian. Samuel L. Jackson is Frank. Terrence Howard, Cadillac Richie. Don Cheadle, he's the detective. We always gotta have a detective in one of these black exploitation situations. I don't even know why they threw Lori Harvey up. Her character is very minuscule in comparison to some of these other people that are not listed here. Like the girl that plays Maxine. I don't know her name. I'm finna find it because Maxine deserves. She deserves. But y'all got Lori Harvey up here for her small part. She's playing Lola Falana. Who cares? Dexter Darden is perfect in his role of Muhammad Ali. Y'all, my mind keeps saying Malcolm X. He is not playing Malcolm X. Malcolm Martin, Dr. Luther. No, Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali. He is Muhammad Ali. Not Malcolm X. Not Dr. Martin Luther the King. My brain keep going there. As soon as I look at him, it's like, oh, Malcolm X. No. And it's not like he looks like him or anything like that. I don't know why my brain is doing that. He's an excellent Muhammad Ali. He really is. Chloe Bailey. She was good in her role. She plays Lena. We got Miles Bullock. I don't know what his character's name is because it's not down here, and I don't even know if they said it. I'm sure they said it, but he's good. He's good as a villain. He's doing a good job being a villain. But anyway, let's get to the stories. Let's get to the storyline. So we have Chicken Man, like I said, played by Kevin Hart. He is your typical, like before club promoting was club promoting. That's what he was doing because we are in the 70s. We're in the 70s. We're in the 70s and we in Atlanta. But anyway, he's like he's just, like he got the gift of gab. He always running off at the mouth, trying to make something shake. He always got some new scheme going. He did a little time and he's back. He's one of those kind of guys. So he wants to throw this big old party and get all the heavy hitters, all the folks with the long money, all the high rollers. He wants to get them all in one place. He wants to throw this party after the fight because Muhammad Ali will be in Atlanta. He gonna be fighting. And so after fight night, he want to host a little party. And so he gets with his girl, Vivian, who's played by Taraji, and they, get the plan rolling. She gonna get the girls in the building, because he plans to take them away from this. He feels like this is it. This is the plan that's gonna take him to the top. Yeah, I don't know why he felt like this, why he feels so strongly about this, but Taraji believes in him. Like I don't. Hey, I don't know, but they plan this party. And he invites all of the black mafia, which includes Samuel L. Jackson, Frank. And Frank is the one he wants to really get close to. Like, he wants to be Frank's right-hand man. He wants to be Frank's go-to, especially when Frank's in the A. Whenever. Chickens say he can make it shake. He can make it happen. Whatever you need, he got you. He know everybody. He got connections. That's the kind of man he is. He invites Terrence Howard's character, Cadillac Richie. He got a flip Farrah Fawcett situation going on. He got a Farrah Fawcett situation going on. He one of them pretty nicks. And I forgot this. I don't know why this is. I want the full cast because y'all playing. This is not everybody. This is not everybody. They're not giving me everybody because the guy Pinky from Friday, I don't know why his name is leaving me right now. Anyway, he's also invited, and his character's name is Mushmouth. It's a few other people that are a part of this film, and they only gave me just a few. I don't know why they felt like these were the important people and everybody else was less important. But no, please, when I say cast of, I need you to give me I need you to give me everybody. I want to see everybody. Anyway, when I come back for the next episode, we're going to have everybody's name correct. Because we're going to have notes. But anyway, he invites all these people to the party. And, of course, in doing so, some other people find out about the party. And these other people who know that the black mafia is in the room and that, it's going to be some folk there, somebody out there has gotten wind of that and they want to rob the party. So they planning a heist over there with them. He pulls some amateurs. He pulled this nigga that just got out of jail. He pulls Chloe Bailey's character, Lena, and her little brother or little cousin or something like that. And then some other teenager. And then there's one other guy who's in charge of the thieves. Miles Bullock. I don't know what his character's name is, but he is good. He is good at this. He really is. But he's the one he's not really overzealous. He just knows that he knows who's there. He really knows what's going on. Like he and the guy that had the idea to even do the heist in the first place, like they're close. And so he knows a little bit more. It's basically like he knows it's a setup for these other folks. They're like collateral damage, honestly. They just really need other people. But he's going to make sure that things execute, how he wants it to. He want to go in there guns a-blazing, killing everybody, making it a whole situation. Whereas the other people, the Chloe, her little cousin, his friend, and the other guy, they non-violent. They just want that $20K afterwards. They just here for the money. They don't, they ain't trying to make anything get violent or, they ain't anybody getting shot or nothing like that. The guns are basically to scare the people into submission, but they ain't really have plans on using them. Whereas the other guy's like, nah, shoot anybody that moved or anybody that try anything, shoot them dead, shoot them in the head. And they like, wait, shoot them? We ain't say nothing about doing all that. He like, oh, it's the job. It's the job. Anyway, they plan the heist and everything. They plan it down to a T. Like they infiltrate. Like they go into the party, before it starts to help set up. Like they're part of the crew. Knowing damn well they just staking the place out. They send Lena in there, Chloe's character. They send her in there To be one of the, cause Kevin Hart, he's one of those kind of guys. He want to get the girls in the place. So, he out scouting for girls, and she, of course, is going to make herself available. Oh, of course. So she can just be an inside girl. Now, the story with Ali. Well, first of all, let me get back to the party. So, because I wanna tell Don Cheadle's story, and Ali, I want to do that separately. He plans the party. He invites the people. It's fight night. And so the people are starting to roll into the party. Before Kevin can get there, there's a situation where he gets like accosted by some rival party throwers out there in Miami. And so they got an issue with him throwing his party. Like, you need to be making sure you can throw parties, and like basically shaking him down for 50% of whatever he get from this party. And so that holds him up or whatever. He tells Frank about it. Frank gonna get it straight, and so they go and handle that. They go and get to kidnap that man and then shoot him dead. All of that. You really want to be down with Frank? Chicken head, chicken man. He still want to be down. He still was begging, like, I'll do it. Whatever you need. I'm your guy. I want to work. Now, keep in mind, Chicken Man, like I said, Vivian, that's his girl. Like, we done seen him, take her down and eat her. Then we got his other girl, Maxine, who is playing. Oh my God, I don't know what. I'm about to find her. I'm about to find her name, because she deserves. She started off on social media. And I don't remember what her name is, but every time I see somebody that started off on social media and then I see them on the big screen, it just really warms my heart. I love it. I love it so much, because it just really gives me hope, like it really makes me feel good. It really makes me feel like, you know what, she did it, I can do it too. And not to mention, she's from Atlanta, so it's like, girl, of course. So they gonna tell me about Chloe's character and not the girl I asked for. I said Maxine. And it's just like, y'all, they're always trying to do that to the underdog, to the people who don't have the household name just yet. It really pisses me off, because it's like, y'all know exactly who I'm talking about. Let me see, what else should I try? Maxine. Are they still gonna give me? You know what? I'm not. I'm gonna find it out. I'm gonna figure it out before I come back for the next episode, because I wanna do her justice. Like, I really wanna give you guys her real name so you guys can get into her. Anyway, Maxine is another girl that Chicken Man is sleeping with or messing around with, and y'all already know Chicken Man got a whole wife and kids at home. He shows up in one episode after laying down with Taraji. He show up the next morning in church, late to church. His whole family sitting on the front row. And I feel like his wife knows, because we listen. The time period is very on brand for him to have. At first, I thought that he had a whole nother family, and Taraji was his wife. Because that's how they can, like they was like partners, like they have a really good, close relationship. Child. He married. And she say, like, I don't bother you. I don't bother you about what you got going on, why you coming in here late, and none of that. I just asked you to provide for these kids. That's all I asked. Girl. And he loyal to her, to a certain extent, because he out here with Maxine, with Vivian. But anyway, they have this party, and the party is starting. It starts a little bit while the fight is going on. So while Chicken Man is over there at the fight, them people getting robbed at the party. The people that showed up to the party, and they have their guns out, and they make everybody pretend to carry on with the party, so that every time, it's just more people drawing in, more jewelry, more money to steal. And it works to a certain extent. It works up into a certain point, because of course there's no honor amongst thieves. The one that is just doing a lot, he's like doing a lot. He's a little sadistic, like he's taking things too far. He sees Taraji, because Taraji gets put in another room. Chloe's character, Lena, and it was one more person in there. Now I can't think of who that was. Oh, and the girl, and Maxine. They got put in another room, and the guy comes in there and sees that Taraji doing something, like, I don't know, she's trying to get out or something like that. And she really gets caught because Lena is holding her up and then just drops her. So that's how they get caught. Because she drops her and she like falls out into the hallway. So like they're caught. They're caught trying to get away. They're caught trying to do something. And he pulls her into the basement where everybody is, all the party goers. Now all the party goers are stripped down to their underwear and all of that, tied up and everything. And he make her get in the middle of the floor and strip. Talking about, so my granddaddy used to love this stripper named Sweet. You know why they call her Sweet? Because if you good to her, she'll lick you like a lollipop. I was like, oh no. Not the humiliation. Everybody, the chicken man stood up for his woman. But there's nothing he can do about it because that man got a gun. And he turned on the music and make her dance for the room with his sorry ass. Just gonna degrade that woman like that, a black woman like that. Like, why would you do that? He one of them niggas. Not to mention, he was colorist too. Because there was the Mercer. Y'all know Mercer from The Walking Dead. He over here too. That's Frank's do-boy, Muscle, because of course we have to, I'm bouncing around, sorry. But they make a plan, Samuel L. Jackson, Terrence Howard, Kevin, all of them, they make a plan to get out. Because like I said, there's no honor amongst thieves. So of course there's going to be some type of situation where they're going to be arguing about the plan, the details of the plan. It's going to be a power struggle. It's going to be all of that. And that's going to be a distraction. And that happened. And so while that's going on, while we got some folk upstairs and the only people left downstairs are them two teenagers, they like, oh, we can take their ass. We definitely can take them. And so they they cook up the plan over there in the corner and then they execute. And while that's happening, upstairs, they, where we having that power struggle with, oh no, this ain't a part of the plan and all of that. People are at the door, and the people just come inside, and the guy that is standing there with the gun just draws the gun. So of course that sends those people running. So now it's chaos. People are running. Everybody can break free, basically. Plan over with. Mercer, however, when he got the best of one of the teenager, like he was choking him out or whatever, that dude said to him, I don't know, I don't even know what he prefaced with, but all I heard was, with your black ass. And I was just like, I know that came from a real nasty, hateful, anti-black place, because he's light skinned. So we're like, I feel like it was like 69, like not even mid 70s. We talking we talking just after Jim Crow, maybe. Like, I don't know. Like, they didn't give us the exact year. But judging from the clothes and, the lingo and all of that, we calling folks jive turkeys. And, all of that. So I can deduce what the time period was. So he was really one of those. He don't see it for dark skinned black people, and it was obvious. And I didn't like that. I did not like that comment. I was like, oh, okay, so you already degrading women. You know, you already ain't loyal to nobody but yourself. You know, all he's thinking about is getting that money and getting up out of there. You know, he don't care who he takes down in the process. It doesn't matter to him. He don't care about none of them people. And it's a shame because them your people. Anyway, when this fight breaks out, you know, I mean, did Mercer run out there and shoot that man that did all I think it was him. Because we didn't really see his face, but he blew a hole in somebody's chest. I mean, sent them flying. Taraji, when she gets out there and see, because she has a little scuffle with Lena. You know, Maxine and Vivian figure out that Lena, she definitely a part of it. And so they like corner her in that room. It's about to be a scuffle, and you know, she cuts her in the arm and gets away. She don't get too far though. Hold that thought. But she gets away. And you know, everybody's running. Taraji run out there and see that boy. She kick him. You jive, nigga. She kicks him a few times, and he dead. You piece of shit, you jive turkey. Making her strip in front of them people. You. But they get out of there. They hightail it out of there. We do see, however, at the very end of the latest episode that's up there, Lena, she like tied to a tree, or she like leaned up against a tree, tied up or something like that. And Terrence Howard's character, Cadillac Richie, and Frank, they got her out there at gunpoint. They want to know. First of all, they know she was a part. You know, they wanted names of everybody else, but she wouldn't give nobody's name. And they also wanted to know if Chicken. They were like, you know the host? You know the host? And she like, Chicken. Is he a part of this? We don't hear what she says. If she and she better not have lied on Chicken, because Chicken was not a part of this shit. It was not Chicken. It was that other boy. Y'all remember 50 Cent's son on Power? He died like first season. I forgot what his son's name was. He was messing around with Tasha. Him. He was a part of it. Lena, Chloe, and her little cousin and his friend. That we got the light-skinned nigga that hate black folks, that hate dark-skinned black people with him. And then the man that planned it all. He wasn't even there. Oh, and I'm not going to be there. I'm going to be out of town. I bet, trying to create an alibi. You ain't around, but you done sent them kids and them folk in there, them innocent people, to go get killed. Because you knew the mafia was in there. Didn't tell them that. They think they just robbing a little fight night party. They don't know that the black mafia is on the guest list. It's like going up in a party and think you finna rob the triads. or what's the other mob? The mob. Some gangsters. You don't do that. They coming for that ass. But he shot her right in the head. We ain't see it, thank God. That would have been very much. But I mean, just the fact that we know what happened to her, it's like, damn, Lena. You went up in there and got yourself killed. You shouldn't have did it. You shouldn't have been. She knew that this wasn't a good idea. She did it anyway. Sis was just a waitress. I think she was a waitress. Yeah, she was a waitress or something like that. Poor thing. Now she did. Anyway, let's talk about Don Cheadle and his portion of the story. So he's a police officer. And his boss, of course, he works in an all-white precinct. They racist. You know, he deals with all of that. All the microaggressions and all that. And it ain't even microaggressions. At that time, they just was flat out, oh, hey, nigger cop. It was just flat out, you know, they gonna say what they want to say. But anyway, he gets called to guard and basically not shadow, but I forgot what the professional term for that. Staff. That's what Tim be saying. We have to staff his the president of the union he works for. We have staff, President Saunders. He basically has to pick him up from the airport, drive him around, take him to his meetings, make sure, all of that. So he was in charge of doing that for Muhammad Ali. And he got issues with Ali because Ali, we know how he felt about the military. He ain't got to go fight for y'all. And he feel like those of you that went with your black asses, what you going for? That's just his thing. That's just his stance on it. And so what? And Don Cheadle is one of those. He was one of those, do good. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, sir. Tote the line. Don't make the white people mad. The whole time he oiling inside. Anyway, his wife is a social worker. She come up there to the job with a case, basically telling him, so y'all gonna do something about it because this man was assaulted by the police. Like, so when we discussed you getting this job, you was gonna do some change. It's been about 2 years. When the change gonna start? When the change gonna start, husband? Please. She don't want to hear that. Anyway, in being around Muhammad Ali, he got to know him a little bit better. And they actually start to like each other. They bond a little bit. And he kind of brings that revolutionary persona out of him, because eventually this man gonna boil over. He really is. But he brings something to his boss. He brings something to his attention about another officer at the precinct. And that man basically brushes him off. He ain't finna do nothing about that. What? You think he finna come to bat for you, the black man? Absolutely not. Please. He dismisses him and everything, and brushes him off, and that's just that. Don Cheadle, kind of reasserts himself towards the end, but of course he breadcrumbs him, oh, here's an opportunity. I know are you done? Now I have an opportunity, because that's what they do in the workplace. After they have dismissed your feelings, your talent, whatever, then they want to turn around, and give you an opportunity to help them some more, help them with their bottom line. Oh, we have a project. I know you want to get on this project. Oh, I know you want to get on this case. Here's this case, because they know you somebody career driven, and you want to rise to the occasion. You want to, climb the ladder of success. They know that. So they sprinkle little opportunities in your face, dangling in your face. Meanwhile, still treating you like shit. Still throwing racist microaggressions your way. Still letting people badmouth you in the office and all of that. Still letting all of that ride. But, you want to get on this case? Oh, this is some real police work here. And he jumped on it. And the case is the whole heist situation. And y'all, this whole thing is based off true events. I'm finna find this whole real story. I got to see these folk in real life, okay? They my heroes. I love a good black exploitation film. I love it. I love a good heist type of situation. I love everything about this show. But anyway, that's pretty much all we got with Don Cheadle's character, being the police officer, and that warring with that, being a black police officer in the late 60s and 70s. I'm sure it was tough, because on his way to escort Muhammad Ali back to, the private jet, they're stopped by the governor and his people, telling him, I guess we won't have to see you anymore ever again. We won't be seeing you. I just wanted to make sure you got out of here safely. Basically trying to tell him don't come back, or something gonna happen to him the next time he show up. Muhammad Ali gonna be back. He was smiling and everything. I'll be back next week. Bitch, what? He said, I'm a fighter. I don't know what y'all thought. I know that's right. Muhammad. This guy really did play a great Muhammad Ali. From down to the walk, the cadence in how he spoke. It was just excellent. You did your studying and your researching, okay? You did your homework, boy. You did your homework. And I always appreciate a good actor that's going to do the work. We love it. We love it. This is a great series, and I implore you, okay, if you have Peacock, to go over there and take a gander and get into her, because it's good. It's good. It really is. It has its comedic moments. It's like it's a black exploitation film, so there are definitely funny moments. But it also has that suspense and drama in there with them having, involving the black mafia, and okay, now what's gonna happen with that? Now now, because I don't know if they believe that chicken is a part or not. I don't know. We don't know what Lena said to him, because he asked, but of course we didn't get her answer. We just got a gunshot. So who knows if she snitched on chicken? Find out in the next episode of Fight Night, the $1 Million Heist. Anyway, y'all, that's my little review for it. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Call Me Busby, and I'll chat with you later. Peace and light. Thank you guys for watching.